workshop organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell. I extend a warm and a cordial welcome to Dr. Bhagwan Balani and esteemed Vice Principal Dr. Mandeep Kaur Kochar and beloved faculty members and our distinguished resource person. To all enthusiastic participants gathered here, we are delighted to have all of you with our embark creative journey, explore colors, texture and innovative painting techniques. In the Indian tradition, creation, it is never been separated from the workshop. A potter touching clay, and a weaver finding rhythm and in the thread, and a sculptor listening to the stone. None of them are merely an object but awaken responsibilities. Perhaps that is why we call it surgeon. An art of creation, not merely an art of making objects. Today we gathered here not simply to learn the art forms and experience, but the joy of surgeon. To lead us today on this journey, now I would like to invite Miss Avanti of FIDLA to kindly introduce the resource person for today's workshop.
Good morning everyone. I am Avanti Helia from FIDLA. It is my privilege to introduce our resource person for today's workshop, Miss Aparna Sheikh. Miss Aparna Sheikh has been working as a freelance artist for past 32 years. She is a Fevicryl specialist associated with Pidilite Fevicryl. She conducts both online and offline art and craft workshops. She has trained many young artists, teachers to conduct workshops in school, colleges, institutions and NGOs. She also conducts art and craft workshops for senior citizens. She believes that art and craft is a language that helps people to express their creativity. One of her proudest achievements is receiving Fevicryl Superstar Award for the year 2020-21. We are delighted to have her with us today. Let us welcome Miss Aparna Sheikh with a big round of applause. I request all faculty members to kindly come forward and felicitate Miss Aparna Sheikh for today's workshop. Followed by a group photograph.
Taking much of your valuable time, now it is my privilege to hand over the session to our esteemed resource person, Mrs. Aparna Sheikh. Ma'am, the stage is all yours, and I hope everyone enriching the creative learning experience. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, hello. I think so. We need to start or we have to wait for ma'am? So, we can start. Good morning, professors. Good morning, students. I am really privileged to have here with you guys, with all of you. Generally, when we talk about art and craft, only one thing comes in everyone's mind, that is painting or sculpture or something created by own hand. And then second thought comes, like, I'm not that kind of person. There are only few people who feel that I can do it. But that thought, that negativity, I just want to take out from your mind. I will try my best. I will be needing your support, because art is not only that. Art is beyond that. Art and craft means what exactly? Art is a medium to express, to show gratitude towards anyone, to create something by own hand. It can be anything, anything. So many of you must be knowing, like, many artists are more sincere. They are called as very sincere person. Actually they are, but they are more in love with art. Like, I love, this is my interesting topic, but I don't want to stretch it too long in speaking. I will rather prefer to do practical work with you guys. So first I just want to tell you that art, like, initially when we were in schools, we were having the art and craft was compulsory subject. So all the children, they used to do very sincerely. Then the later on stage, higher school, that time till 7th standard, when I was in school, till 7th standard it was compulsory. And after 7th, after 8, it was optional subject. I always wanted art. Though when I was in college, doing my artwork, I was telling, and in my family, to my all family members, that don't disturb me, I'm studying. And actually I used to do the painting. And which, many of them, my grandfather, my grandmother, they used to see, इतने घंटे पढ़ाई करती है, but marks में तो कुछ दिखाई नहीं देता. So that was my secret. But I never, run after just after marks. I always thought, whatever you love, whatever you feel like doing, always give respect to that feeling, and you should go with that feeling. If you are sincerely following your feelings and thoughts, you will succeed. Marks, of course, we need it. Marks are really important, but just don't run after that. That is not your destiny. So, if we are talking about the art, the doctors, professors, then you can say architect or carpenters, all are them on equal path. Like, they are on equal level, because everyone is creative. They are showing their creative in their work. So there are lots. The way I said, you can express your art in various medium. One of the medium we are going to celebrate here. So I want first only I said I will be needing your support. The art form which I am talking about, that is tie and dye. Most of you must be knowing, must be aware of the art form. Everyone thinks tie and dye means what? बहुत सिंपल होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है उसमें. एक कपड़ा लेने का, उसको बांधने का, कलर में डुबोने का और खोलने का. The magic is that only. Exactly same thing we are going to do, but in that also there is a specific technique. How you should tie, what material you should use, how much time you should dip in the color, and then how much time it will take to dry. Everything are simple, but you need to have proper guidance. And if you are having proper guidance, I am sure that you can make your masterpiece. So, tie and dye, I hope everyone is knowing about, familiar with this word.
Yes.
Can you tell me it belongs from where? Where we usually find this art form? Gujarat, absolutely right. It's found in Gujarat, Saurashtra and Rajasthan. So in this particular area, the specialist of this tie and dye are there. Why? Because the atmosphere, the climate condition. Rajasthan and Gujarat, if you are going, you will find they are having tremendous heat. So basically, they prefer to wear cotton clothes. And in outskirts of Gujarat and Rajasthan, you will find there are the weavers who are, making the material, fabric, the cotton fabric they are creating by themselves. And if you see in Rajasthan, you everywhere, wherever you are looking, you will see just sand, sand, sand. So there is no colors. It's very boring, to see everywhere just a sand. So how the person created the art in this? The first artist who started this tie and dye, he thought there should be color in everyone's life. Because of less water and extreme heat, you cannot see the greenery over there. Major. Of course, nowadays there are many parts who have developed, but it is now. When it started, that time the condition was different. So, how he started? He started, coloring the fabric, because the fabric when he started making, it was plain white. So how they created the colors? They use all natural pigments like flowers, birds, leaves, fruits. They created different colors: yellow, red, purple, blue, green, black, from coal. So they found different pigments from this elements which already they got from nature. And then what they did? They each pigment they created by boiling water. They add salt in it, add fruits, berries, or if they are creating green color, they added leaves in it. They boiled it on a specific temperature for specific time, and your pigment was ready. Turmeric, you must be knowing. Turmeric was used for yellow color. So that way the natural pigments created, and then they started making the folds and tying in different way, and then they created the texture on the fabric. The fabric was plain, so texture come that way. So if you talk about tie and dye, in Japan we call it shibori. In Japan they are using the pigment which are available in rock, in hills. They are finding this blue stone. They are grinding the stone, making the powder, and simply they are boiling with hot water and creating the pigment which we call it as indigo color. That is why whenever you are seeing shibori, you will find only and only in blue color. So everywhere the tie and dye name is different, but methods are same. What is the difference between tie and dye from Gujarat, India, Gujarat or Rajasthan, and from Japan, shibori? In shibori, they are not just tying the material, they are stitching the material, they are tying the material, they are folding the material, they are clipping the material, and then dyeing. And in India, we are just folding it and tying it. So of course there are various types, more than 100 types the way you can dye. But here I will be showing you two techniques, because we will be creating our own masterpiece. We will finish it in this space only. I am not going to give you any homework, so don't worry about that. So are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So in this I requested everyone to get the fabric material. Specifically, I mentioned that we want cotton fabric because it absorbs very well. If you are using polyester or any synthetic material, it drips. It doesn't hold the color or water. So that is the reason. And another scientific reason why they are using only and only cotton. Not only because they are weaving it, the climatic condition, they are wearing only cotton fabrics because it cools. It's soothing to our body. So I hope everyone got the material. Everyone got 16 by 16, or you can get the handkerchief. I was planning to tell you about the t-shirt, but it is not feasible to have in this much area. But same thing, you can try it at home. I'm going to show you many articles which are created by only one technique, that is tie and dye. I will be showing you more than 3 to 4 articles here where you can use it. Even the fabric, piece of fabric which you will be creating now, where you can use that also I will be showing you. Okay. So the first request to all the students, there are 2 buckets of water. Please come in queue in both different line and soak your material, squeeze it very tightly and go on your place. Please don't open the fabric. It should be weight only. Squeeze it and hold it as it is. We want the wrinkle effect. So for that you will be dipping in the water. Squeeze it very tightly. I don't want any mess in the hall. No dripping of water. You need to open the fabric completely and then dip it in the water and squeeze it.
हाँ तो आ जाओ
Okay. So please don't open the fabric. close it and put in the same position. Can you hear me with this?
Yes, ma'am.
It is also advised the durry is here. You all can come forward and sit on the durry and do it if you feel, because how will you do other things? In
Yeah.
case you want, please come and sit forward.
Ma'am, you are okay.
Okay, everyone finish the fabric soaking. Don't make a circle. Look at me. Be this side. Look at this side. Hello. Everyone. Last table. Done? Okay. So, can you show me the fabric? Yes. Please don't open it. Just have to show it. Okay. So, I will be demonstrating first. Then later on, you will be following step by step. Okay. So, you are having the fabric. And I am going to provide you the pigments. The pigments here what we are going to use, those are Fevicryl fabric colors. We are having, newly we have launched Carnival kit that can be used for all surfaces on fabric and non-fabric material or non-fabric surface like wood, acrylic, glass, plastic, okay, everywhere you can use. Now, one thing why we are here, like why we have kept this workshop. It's just a part of enjoyment. You have to enjoy the activity. You don't have to take any pressure. But I know many students,